Hi, my name is Maggie McCall, and my topic is beneficial and positive social interaction. Socialization is an important part of life. It's vital for both kids and adults as they journey through life. In fact, this process needs to start during childhood to prepare kids to interact and communicate properly with other children their age. Children interacting with other children makes a vital impact on the child's social skills all throughout their entire lives. By the end of this speech, you'll know the different types of social interaction, you'll know why children need interaction to help with their whole life, and you'll know why social interaction helps children's behavior as children. To begin, I'll explain what social interaction is and the different types. It is important to talk about what social interaction is and what the two types are. A social interaction is an exchange between two or more individuals and is a building block of society. Formal socialization. The two types of socialization are formal socialization and informal socialization. Formal socialization is when children learn and are exposed to all structured and controlled interactions. This takes place mainly in education systems such as schools and daycares for children. Informal socialization it can take place anywhere. It is when children are role playing and spending time around others. Informal socialization may be different depending on societies and even countries. According to an article titled The Importance for the Socialization for Kids in 2015, children stand to gain a lot when they are socialized. It is a normal and necessary part of growing up. Those children who are not given the opportunity or encouraged to socialize may end up being withdrawn and have problems getting along with others. Our children learn through the socialization process, making it an important part of childhood. Now that we know what it is and the different types of social interaction, we can talk about how it helps children. Social interaction is necessary for children to interact as adults. Children need social interaction to help build healthy, intimate relationships with peers and others as adults. Children that do not have good social skills have a higher risk of getting into trouble with legal systems. So children that form good interpersonal relationships at school or at other places are less likely to demonstrate aggressive or violent behaviors. Another benefit of childhood interaction is academic performance. Children who are not socially interacted are more likely to be depressed or have self-esteem issues, which causes distraction from the academic performance. An online article titled Why is it important for children to learn socialization skills and how can teachers and parents facilitate this learning? The author Susan states, as children grow, they realize that there are others in the world and that other people have feelings, needs, and desires just like they do. The egocentric mental state that they are born with changes, allowing them to look outside themselves to the people, adults, and children around them. In order to learn socialization skills, children must learn to transfer the child's own thinking to others. We now know that social interaction can help in the life of an adult. So how can it help in the life of a child? All children have an egocentric stage, and social interaction helps them come out of it. Children are born being egocentric. When children are put into situations where they have to interact with other children, they will come out of that stage. Playing with other children will help them become less egocentric. They learn to share, set boundaries, and solve problems just by interacting with other children. Children also socially Children are also socially interacting in a place such as daycare or a preschool. They can learn the importance of discipline and consequences for their behavior. As they learn different social cues, they learn what social behaviors are acceptable and what are not. As stated on the website universalclass.com under the article titled How to Support Your Child's Socialization, but laying the foundation for socialization and problem solving is absolutely crucial at a young age. Socialization for children is another factor that benefits their development, and a child care setting can support that. To conclude, children interacting socially will determine how they behave. Although it might not seem that important, childhood social interaction has a lot of effects on the way the child behaves and how the adult behaves the rest of their lives. There's a formal and informal social interaction. Childhood interaction has a lot of effects on how a person will behave as an adult, and a child will behave better and know the rules and consequences they have social interaction with other children. Now, if you ever wonder if it is important if your child interacts with other children, you will know that not allowing your child to interact socially with other children could affect their whole life. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Encore.
Wait.
Oh. Behind us.